What's up, guys? This is how to make a CO2 generator. As you can see, mine is working quite good right now with two 2-liter bottles. So what you want to do is you want to take, I write it down for you. You want to take two 2-liter bottles, two 2-liter bottles. You want a measuring cup, a big one. Measuring cup, big, yeast, preferably this stuff, Fleshman's Active Dry Yeast. This stuff works pretty good. Yeast and hot water. Okay, so that's what you're gonna need, and you're gonna need a thermometer. Okay. So what you want to do is you want to take those two bottles and get your water as close to 100 degrees as possible. Oh, you also want sugar. My bad. So you take, you get your water hot. You want it to be as close to 100 degrees as possible. Get 1 3/4 cups of sugar. Excuse me. You want to put that in, and then you take a 3/4 tablespoon of yeast. No, teaspoon. Tablespoon. My bad. It's a tablespoon. And then you put 6 cups of water in it. And you shake it all up. Shake it up really good. And you'll know if you've done it good. Like, shake it up really hard, really fast for about 20 seconds. And then set it down. And after a couple seconds, you'll have like this really light bubble kind of stuff going up, and then you've done good. And so then what you want to do is you want to poke holes in the top of your lid and make it as tight as possible. What I've done is I just took my knife and kind of just drilled it in, and just made sure that this is going to fit in every so often. And the tape is there because it kept crimping, so you don't need that there. But then it's going to take about up to an hour and a half to start activating, about an hour. And after an hour and a half to about 2 hours, it'll be up to about that speed. It's pretty cool. And yeah, that's all you need. It'll last for about a week, and it'll stop getting real strong after about 3 or 4 days. After that, it'll just kind of like just bubble, 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 bubble. But as you can see, my plants kind of like it. And that's it. It's very easy. Not a lot of money, not anything, and you really don't even need the 2-liter bottles. It's just the bigger it is, the longer it'll last, but the more it'll put out, so you need to have a bigger tank. 2 bottles will suffice for a 30-gallon tank. You want pretty much 1 2-liter bottle for every 15 gallons. Depending on how heavily planted your tank is. As you can see, mine is pretty heavily planted. So, yeah. And I recommend getting those diffusers. They are very good. You can just use anything as long as the bubbles get small. You can even let them go through the filter and it'll just chop them right out. And yeah, leave any questions in the comments.